because this land had actually been grabbed people's stomachs.
Yeah. What do you mean when you say people making noise?
There's a lot of people making noise, a lot of politicians jumping up and down, a few people trying to stop the project.
Are you referring to...
When you look at it, I have a list of names of the people who are beneficiaries, illegal beneficiaries who tried to grab the land.
Right.
But they were not successful because the people of Machakos went to court and said this land has been zoned for urban development, for improving the city of Machakos, which is what we are doing with it ourselves now. They went to court and a lacuna was placed. Now we are very lucky that the people of Machakos, they came to see me after I became governor and they said, Governor, now we have your land, we protected it. Now can you use it? And that is what we are doing. And I thank the people of Machakos who went to court to stop these rich tycoons and other questionable people from grabbing the public land. So we now want to transform what is just land and grass into jobs, into wealth, into a lot of money that is going to come. Because when you look at the level of investment so far, we have signed 600 MOUs worth 1.5 trillion Kenya shillings. Are the investors, that's the amount of money investors are ready to plow into Machakos. Okay,
we're going to come to the investment thing in a short while. You'll definitely have an opportunity to talk about it. But right now, I'm being informed we have the Cabinet Secretary for Agriculture live on phone. If you can hear me, Bwana Minister, you was saying you have a problem with the development of the Machakos land that the governor is talking about. What exactly is your problem as regards to the Ministry of Agriculture's land there?
Okay, Hussein. As a ministry, we don't have any problem, but the issue that we have is our land that is adjacent to the governor's land, LR number 1491/2, which is adjacent to LR 1491/R, which belongs to the county government. And what we are saying is that the vendor land is a very strategic asset to the national government, since we use for disease surveillance, disease control, multiplication of our animals, training of our farmers, as animal genetic bank, and many other critical livestock matters. As it is now, it is very clear that the county government has their land of 2,200 acres, and we have our own, which is 1,450 acres.
So what is the problem?
The issue that we have is that for the past 2 weeks, the county government has been doing the construction. I think that the beginning of the investment of the Machakos city, which we support as a national government and as a ministry. However, they have encroached on part of our land. They have constructed their amphitheater on our land. They have constructed the governor's, official residence, and they have drilled a borehole in our lands, and they have also constructed a road across our land. And we are saying that it is an encroachment that should be sorted out, and we are saying the land is not for any development, because already whatever we have in there is critical to this country's economy.
Let me give the governor, just hold on the line for a moment. Let me give the governor a chance to respond. You have encroached on their land. You are building, you are constructing.
No, I'm very happy actually with Waziri Felix, because he has made it very clear that there are two pieces of land. So any investor in this country is now very clear that there is the county land, 2,200 acres, for investment and creation of a new city, and there is the vet land. I want to say several things. One, we highly respect the work that the veterinary department is doing. It is not our intention to stop, aggrieve, invade, walk into,
Yeah.
you know, any of that land.
But have you? That's,
We've not, you know.
have you in their land?
What we have discussed with them so far, and they have said this lies here, this lies here, lies there, lies there. I had a very good conversation today with His Excellency the President, and also I also talked to His Excellency the Deputy President Ruto. The issues that are being talked about encroachment here, encroachment there, we decided are issues where we can sit down, not bring them to the media. Sit down and decide, okay, we think you've gone in here, you've gone in there. You know, we already have 2,200 acres. Why should we be fighting over encroaching into 15 acres or 20 acres?
But,
we can agree, and we are willing.
Right.
We are willing. If we've gone into anybody's place, we move out.
The question
because
is, yeah.
it is not good
Right.
to encroach into anybody's land. It is not good to disrupt
Right.
the very good work that the ministry headed by Waziri Felix is doing.
Right.
So what we are
So-
saying is that trying to stop a whole investment project on our land because of claims of encroachment is not right. We have not refused, and we have told Waziri Felix.
So you agree that you have encroached on their land?
Yeah, they have
That's
shown
for a
us.
fact.
No, we have agreed.
Okay.
We've got a road that passes
Then
to go to that area. We've
okay.
agreed.
Let me move it. Let me move
We
it
don't
very
have a
fast.
problem with
Let me
that.
move it very fast. Then let me talk to Waziri. Waziri, then, do you have a problem with what is going to happen tomorrow, or how have you solved this between you and the governor? Waziri, if you can hear me, I'm asking you, do you have a problem then with what will be launched tomorrow, or how are you solving this with the governor of Machakos County?
Yeah, my position is very clear.
I'm asking you, Waziri, do you have a problem with the launch that will be done tomorrow in Machakos County, having heard what the governor said, that it's true, they know they have encroached on your land? Do you have a problem with what is happening tomorrow, or how do you solve this?
My position is, so long as federal land is not touched, I have no problem. So long as my land is not touched, I have no issue at all.
Okay, thank you very much. That is the Cabinet Secretary, Agriculture, Felix Osei. Thank you very much for making time for us. He said it very clear, so I believe that is something you're going to sort out.
No, this is no
very
problem.
soon.
Actually, no. What usually happens is that when issues of this and that come to the forefront, people sit down and work it out. You actually find you're reading from the same script. It's what's called lost in translation.
Right.
It is not a fight to bring out. We don't want to scare investors. We don't want to shake people. Nobody is grabbing. I mean, I would be the last person in this country to grab national land. I mean, I worked in the central government for 9 years. I know the importance of land for government. And I think counties have to respect. Counties have to respect land that belongs to the national governments and vice versa.
You're saying it's
because
very
we are
good,
both
yeah.
governments serving the same public.
Okay. It's very good, like you said, we have to move fast because of time. I don't want to take your time to talk about the investment plan. It's very important for people to iron out issues, especially very important for the investment and development of Machakos County.
But
is that happening between you?
Even more important is for people to be able to sit down over a table and sort it out. Is that happening?
That's what I'm asking you. Between you and your senator, or senator from Machakos County, Johnson Muthama, you have not been reading from the same script since
No, we've not read from the same
and
script.
he went to the court today to try to stop this. His bone of contention is, why are you giving land free in Machakos? Why couldn't you lease it or sell it?
He stood in Machakos over the weekend and he said publicly that he's going to make sure that President Uhuru Kenyatta, a Jubilee president, will not come to what he called a code zone. It's political. It actually has nothing to do with Alfred Mutua. He's fighting a different war, taking advantage of what we're trying to do to sort out some things. Honorable Muthama is a good man, I think. But there's a difference today between the old way of doing things and the new way of doing things. We are tired of politics of yesterday.
Okay.
We want politics of development.
Right.
I don't care about Alfred Mutua. Alfred Mutua is not important. The person who is important is that child in Machakos sleeping hungry.
And
is that young man, young woman, helpless with no jobs, yes, they have studied. Those are the people that we should actually focus on, not Muthama, not Mutua, nothing else.
You're doing this for them. So the question is, very briefly, the question is, the land we are talking about, what I gather, what we gather is you're bringing the investors and giving
Yes.
the land free.
Yes.
That is to
We're
create-
using the land as an incentive.
So Mudama is asking, and other people are asking, critics are saying, must you give them free? Is that the best plan? You should have an investment for the people of
As a
Machakos
county
County?
government, we have decided, and it was approved by the county assembly, to do what they do in the US, to do what they did in Dubai to spur Dubai growth, to do what they did in Singapore to spur the growth of Singapore, to do what they are doing today as we sit here in Rwanda to bring in investment, to tell investors, here is a piece of land which you can come and build a factory. It's just sitting right now. Build a factory, employ over 5,000 people, employ 10,000 people. What we're doing is looking at it as our resource. Turkana have oil as a resource. Machakos, we have the land as a resource. It's a matter of trying to see what has been done in the world. If you go to America today as a company, you go to any state, or even you go to the federal government of the US, you say you want to put up a factory. Counties or other states struggle to bring you. They give you free land, tax concessions, they build a road for you, they even build an airport for you, because they know the investor is what has made America the rich country that it is.
Sadly, I'm going to
So,
have to,
as I said, it is, people are not really clear of how things are done to generate wealth. That's why they don't get it. But once they come to Machakos, they'll be able to see how it goes.
Definitely, it's a big thing happening tomorrow. Sadly, we don't have time. We're a bit unfair to you. Obviously, we'll be talking about this very soon again.
Thank you very much.
But thank you very much for making time for us.
And I'd like to say thank you, and I'd like to invite Kenyans, come to Machakos tomorrow, see the plans we have, see the things that we have done within the short time, and you'll understand that now Kenya at 50 is going to be very different in a few years' time.
Well, thank you very much. Good luck, and we'll follow through to see if anything happens in Machakos County. Thank you very much for making time for us.
Cheers,
Dr. Alfred Mutua, Governor, Machakos County.